Welcome to the Big Suey, presented by DraftKings,
Why are you listening to this show?
the podcast that seems very similar to the other Dan Le Batard podcast.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to apologize for that.
In fact, the only difference seems to be this imaging.
I have been tempted in restaurants just walking past tables to grab somebody's fries that if they're just there. That hasn't happened to you guys?
I've done it.
And now, here's the marching man to nowhere, Fat Face, and the habitual liar.
This episode is brought to you by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
What is the going rate? I'm here in Miami, happily sitting in the chair and being with all of you this week. One more day tomorrow. And I did not go to the Marlins game because one was enough. But I can see from the Elser, which is amazing. The views from the Elser are amazing. And I purposely try to get the city view when I'm at the Elser because then I get to see Marlins Park. And I must admit that I'd rather look at Marlins Park than a cruise ship or the ocean because
You're like, I did that.
I didn't make the ocean.
You're like, sorry for jumping in, but that's just, I just picture you having a nice morning coffee, just being like, look what I built.
I don't have that deep a voice when I'm alone in the morning. I don't say it out loud, nor do I drink coffee.
Look what I built.
But exactly, Izzy. But I will tell you that I enjoy, and when the game's going on, when I'm getting ready for the next day, the game starts at 6:40, and I'm trying to look in through the outfield wall on the east end. There's glass. I'm trying to see if from the Elser I can see into Marlins Park.
Do you have binoculars?
You
or
brought
something?
binoculars,
It's
I
like
bet.
3 miles away.
That sounds like someone who steals cable, David. That sounds like you're doing exactly what you were just speaking out against. You did not pay for Marlins tickets.
If you grow up in New York and don't have a telescope, then you have not grown up in New York.
So wait a second.
Like
You
for
carry
being
a
a peeping
telescope
Tom?
with you?
I've been in multiple hotels and Airbnbs in New York that have telescopes.
It's a
Like,
real
it's a thing there.
Yeah. You have to learn in the city.
Creepy.
You got to close the shades.
I think Billy's onto something. Are you essentially saying that if you're from New York City, you know how to be a peeping Tom?
I'm saying that New York City kids know how to do a
So
lot
when
of
you
stuff.
move into a place in New York, one of the first order of business is like, what can I see?
And who can see me?
Right.
That is what you do before you rent a place or buy a place in New York City. You always have to look up, down, left, right to see who exactly has view into your apartment. This can't be foreign to
Have you ever
everybody.
been in an intimate moment and you realize, oh shit, I didn't close the blinds, and you feel very vulnerable?
Often purposefully.
Oh hell yeah, dude, nice.
Good
Only
for you.
Murders in the Building. Didn't they have a whole thing about a whole season about that?
Yeah,
Where
across the
building
way.
across the way.
It's a major thing that there's a new
Also,
season
Friends
coming out.
has had that before, right? There's episodes
Yeah,
of
Ross
Friends
couldn't
where
figure
they're-
out which apartment the girl
Yeah.
lived in. He kept going to the wrong one. That
And
was
you
great.
try to find the apartment. It's a great trope. It's a great cinematic trope when you try to go across. It happened in a great movie that I love called Keeping the Faith,
Oh, that's a good movie.
where Ben Stiller and Jenna Elfman, and Ben Stiller went across to the guy who happens to be her real-life husband and tried to contact her to say he loved her. I love that movie. But in any case, I tried to look into Marlins Park because I wanted to see, and the fact is, the way we built the glass in the outfield wall, you can't see in. So therefore, I couldn't see the home run. I couldn't see the loss. I couldn't see any of it.
Well, it's on television.
Yeah.
Maybe that is true, except not when you're in Florida.
I've seen 2 Marlins games all year long available on my YouTube TV. I tried fishing for Marlins games, no pun intended.
Don't look
actually,
too hard.
And couldn't find any.
Well, they also this season are airing Friday games on like CBS 4. Oh, really? Or Channel 39. One of the
Those must
Yeah, I
be
think it's
the two that I
CW.
saw.
Yeah, it's one of the 2 channels that they own. They're airing Friday games there. So if you don't have the, I don't even remember what it's called, but the whatever plus that you can watch it on, you can watch it there.
Wasn't
It's
that
just
where they
not
were
Walmart.
showing Friday night games on Apple? So now it's just the other ones now that they're showing it?
That's national deal. The Friday night Apple is a national deal. The Friday night, what the Marlins are doing, and it's not an exclusive window. So there are other teams showing their regional games. But what the Marlins did, because their deal with the regional sports network, as many teams did, which has created such a big revenue disparity, is TV money. It's dried up. I mean, it's dried up like you're 90, and you're looking at the games, and I can't find it. I have no idea what to do here. CW one day and FanDuel Network, you got to pay, what is it, $19.99?
I don't know, man. I signed up for it last year and it auto-renewed. So
Should have got that bundle.
They don't have a bundle.
Wow.
They used, you know what happened? They started losing teams. And before I had to choose which one I wanted. Did I go Marlins Panthers? Did I go Heat Rays? I went Marlins, Panthers.
Sorry,
yeah.
Heat. Sorry, Heat.
Terrible.
They broke it up. Before, when you had cable, you had both channels. Now, when they broke it up and you had to do the streaming, you had to choose which one you wanted.
That was easy for me. Marlins, Panthers.
Well, I noticed what ended up happening is that as they lost teams, it seems as though all of the teams are now available on the one bundle that I had.
So you now have Marlins, Panthers, Heat.
No, Panthers left. Panthers are on Scripps or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Do you know what you pay to watch your local teams?
What I pay to watch my local teams, do I know?
That's a move. You say the question again.
Are you delaying?
It gives you more time to
Well,
think.
I'm trying to figure out exactly the question here. Like, you asking if I pay separate things to watch all the teams or if I watch them all in one place?
No, I think I know that answer. You can ship the question to me. So I'll go by the 4 teams, right? The Panthers, last year, I ended up buying Panthers Plus for $70, and then I later found out I didn't have to.
You don't have to.
Right. Well, thank you, Mike.
I think you
Would've
get
been
that
helpful.
channel with an antenna too, so that's
Okay.
$0 that you can watch the Florida Panthers for.
Unless you're me and you
That's
get
a nice
suckered, then
donation
it's
you made. Okay.
$70. The Dolphins, I pay for, not for NFL, the whole thing. I just pay for the Red Zone channel, whatever package that is, and I believe that's just $30.
See, he
So
doesn't
right there,
even know. I
that's
told you.
$90.
Red Zone's confusing.
Baseball, don't pay a dime, but if I did, I'm sure there's a number. And what am I missing? Miami Heat last year, I did have to, man, this is wild. So I used to borrow my sister's Fubo login.
Illegal.
Well, yeah, that's a
and
crime.
but then she canceled it. So then I had to purchase Fubo for like 3 months for the end of the season just to watch the Heat, and that was triple figures. So that's 3 months of $300 plus the other 2 that I
June Lee says you spend like $4,500 a year, so that's what you spend.
You have
It's the
YouTube
end.
TV?
I do.
Well, then you do have the local Dolphins games. You have 7 and 4.
Right. I only said I paid for the NFL Red Zone with the NFL.
I don't pay anything extra for any of the local teams. I get it all on my service.
YouTube TV is a little luxury I afford myself during football season. The multi-screen.
4K is a little overrated.
You need
but the
YouTube TV
multi-screen's
for
great.
football.
What the companies count on is what Billy just said he does. He forgets about auto renew. The amount of money in auto renew.
Golf Now got me for $105.
How many months?
Like, damn it! I haven't been golfing in 2 years.
I'm still at LA Fitness.
I was offered like free MLS for the year, and I was like, free for the year? I'll take that with my phone plan. Like, that's a good bundle. I'm not going to watch it, but I get it for free. Why would I turn that down? And I started reading. I'm like, you're going to be charged $70 next year. I'm like, no, thank you. I'm not going to watch any of these games, and I'm going to forget to cancel this.
Previous administration did put forth legislation to make it simpler for people to cancel their subscriptions, and then the new administration was like, that makes too much sense. We're not going to do that anymore.
I understand your frustration, and I feel it as a consumer, where I refer to it, and this is the old way to do it, I refer to it as Columbia House Gate, because that's how I would get in trouble as a kid, and that's aging me.
I owe Columbia House and BMG still so much money. I was scamming them left and right. I don't even care if you're out there and you hear me say, come at me, bro. I owe Columbia House and BMG so much money.
I'm pretty sure
Allegedly.
I pay $30 a month for a porn site for like the last 20 years that I've never seen. I just can't cancel it.
It's not as easy, and it doesn't matter Obama, Trump, Harry. It doesn't matter whoever, Biden. It really doesn't. The fact is that you say you make it easy, but the truth of the matter is that there are certain ways. If you've tried to unsubscribe from an email list, the little tiny button where you have to hit unsubscribe, and then on top of that, you have to do another step.
Takes you another page. Yep.
And then if you don't hit it right,
Then you gotta
it
give a
actually
reason why.
which I hate giving.
ESPN Plus, you used to have to unsubscribe from the same device you used to subscribe. And then you have to think back and be like, what device did I subscribe to this on? Like, I have my email, I have my password. It's like, no, you need to do this from the same device you use. And it's like, that could have been an old computer. I'm never going to get out of this now.
You could have borrowed a friend's phone while you
Yeah.
were at some gathering, and all of a sudden, you'll never be able to cancel.
How about most of these fitness places? This actually happened with me at Massage Envy. When you want to cancel the membership, you can't call. They make you go in person and sign some documents. Like, got shit to do, man.
Oh, I used to tell people I have COVID. I can't have COVID. And they're like, okay, don't come in here. Don't come in here. We'll cancel that for you right
FaceTime
away.
me.
Like, I can't. And then sure enough, LA Fitness canceled that real quick. They didn't want me going in there spreading
That's how I do
COVID.
it.
That's the greatest Wild Billy hack we've had all day, is that all you have to do is cough.
Well, I mean, it was in the middle of COVID, but I was being charged for a gym that wasn't even open. And I was like, I'm going to cancel this now. Like, you got to come in. I'm like, I can't come in. They're like, sir, please stay at home. Stay safe. Stay away from us.
I
Canceled.
believe that if you looked at our GDP and you took a percentage of
Is that our GDP or
Yeah, you
our
know me.
DGP? Because those are different.
our OUR GDP,
No one knows what that means.
General draft position.
I'm with Tucker Carlson there. No one knows what that means.
Yeah.
gross domestic product.
Yeah, no one knows how to calculate that.
Thought it
People
was a
know how to
quarterback.
calculate what groceries cost and what it costs to buy a
Thank
house.
I thought
Mike.
it was where Saquon's getting
Thank
drafted.
you for the relatability. I was trying to point out that the amount of money in our economy from people who don't think to cough to cancel, it is a big part of our economy. There are companies who count on that money. They count on cough to cancel is what Billy did.
No.
He had a cough to cancel to get out of something.
Yeah, but coughing's back. It doesn't work anymore. People are fine with you coughing on them.
I've been coughing for 2 straight weeks.
Yeah.
No one bats an eye.
It's fine.
If
no
they do
one is
bat an eye,
letting
they
you
do it behind my
cancel
back.
anything.
What does Zyn give you? Not just smoke-free nicotine satisfaction, but real freedom. Freedom to do what you love and choose your rewards. With Zyn Rewards, you can redeem points for premium tech, outdoor gear, and gift cards to your favorite retailers. Find your Zyn and keep finding rewards that fit your lifestyle at zyn.com/rewards. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
So Bob Odenkirk is one of my actually all-time favorite actors. He could be comedic, he could be dramatic. Obviously, Better Call Saul, one of the great shows literally of all time. And a couple years back, he showed up out of nowhere as an action star in the movie Nobody. And I honestly really loved it. I couldn't believe what I was watching and had an absolute blast, was blown away by his physicality. The movie was a ton of fun. And now he's back in the sequel, Nobody 2, hitting theaters on August 15th. So Bob returns as Hutch, and this time he tries to go on a vacation with his family, only for all hell to break loose. It's really a delight to see a guy like Odenkirk kicking some serious ass. Nobody 2 is produced by 87 North, the same team behind hits like John Wick, Bullet Train, and The Fall Guy. The film also stars Connie Nielsen, RZA, and the legendary Christopher Lloyd and Sharon Stone. Nobody 2 is a perfect summer movie. You don't want to miss this one. Nobody 2 is only in theaters August 15th. I don't know about you guys, but I'm someone that's constantly adding stuff to different carts on random websites. Like there's a teal Marlins hat that's been calling to me for like 2.5 years that I'm constantly getting advertisements for. Is something eventually I'll purchase because I keep those things in the cart. Then I see it, that beautiful glowing purple Shop Pay button. Boom, checkout's done. I don't even have to get up and find my wallet. That, my friends, is Shopify magic. That little purple button means that the store is powered by Shopify, which doesn't just make it easy to buy, but ridiculously easy to start and run your own business too. Whether you're a giant like Mattel or Gymshark or, just launching something weird from your garage, Shopify has your back. Let's be real, if we can run a show with this much chaos, you can run a business with Shopify. With hundreds of beautiful templates, tools for payments, inventory, analytics, marketing, it goes on, and it's all in one place. And yes, that purple button, that's why Shopify has the best converting checkout on the planet. If you want to see less carts being abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/Batard. Go to shopify.com/Batard. Shopify.com/Batard.
Don Le Batard.
My algorithm on Instagram is, damn, it's all boobs.
Stugotz.
It's a good algorithm.
This is the Don Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
I'm saying that there's certain things in your economy that are very important to it. Like, and I want to get back to the Marlins game that I was trying to watch in the home run ball and the trade that happened.
Oh, you would have loved this.
It's fantastic to think about what you would trade for a guy who's the Marlins player. You've never heard of him, but he's a rookie, came up, first home run, someone catches it in the bullpen.
Josh Hader, specifically.
There's a rule when the opposing team catches a home run ball.
Is it an unwritten rule or a real rule?
Unwritten.
The first debate was whether the bullpen was aware. Don't you know when a guy is just called up 4 days ago?
There's no way they know.
No way.
I just feel like they're not following the sport.
No.
Okay.
They've never heard of him.
No, that's what the announcers were assuming that they didn't know.
But that's the unwritten rule. You don't throw that ball into the stands until the bullpen coach, if it's in the bullpen, or someone on the side, the first base coach, third base coach, whoever it is telling you, all right, that's good for a souvenir.
It was his first at bat or his first home run?
First home run.
It's like his 5th game.
And so Josh Hader, who is a closer, took the ball and gave it to an Astros fan, and the player wanted it because you always get back first hit for a hitter, first strikeout for a pitcher, first home run, all of those things.
I could understand if you were to expect the bullpen to know if it was his first at bat, it would probably say it on the screen, right? First major league at bat, perhaps.
I don't even think
but
they
the first
know
home
that.
run, I don't think.
The funniest part was you see the Marlins head of PR, John Eric, go over there, and he's walking down, and then security goes to him of like, why are you bothering this lady? Like, why are you here? And he does this move of, you're seeing this all on TV. The broadcasters are doing play-by-play of this, and he shows the badge. I hope that lady still has a job. I mean, trying to kick John Eric out of there. I mean,
do you remember when it happened to the GM of the Raptors?
No.
The erstwhile GM of the Raptors tried to access the court and could not because security wasn't wearing his credential. You got to wear credentials. No matter how famous you are, you got to wear credentials because security is paid to pay attention to
Pat
credentials.
Riley don't need a credential.
So then
people need to know who Masai Uri is.
So then Jeremy ends up over there. Jeremy doing the broadcast, the sidelines for the Marlins. So now Jeremy's interviewing her, and she's realizing, oh wow, this ball's kind of important.
What do you think he was? Like, do you imagine him running through the concourse? Oh, I gotta get there.
At one point, I believe Kyle Seeloff was like, Jeremy's sprinting over there to get all the answers to our questions.
And so it is about respect that even if you're Pat Riley, no matter who you are, you do have credentials because you don't want the security people to be in the position where they're forced to do something.
He does not wear them. You want to know what his credential is?
Pat Riley?
His
Dean
face.
Pat Riley?
His hair.
And do you
He's
think
also
that
a
every
giant
security
man. His
person
Armani
knows who Pat Riley's face is? Do you think that?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
yeah,
Yeah.
I bet
do. I do think
90%.
that.
There's got to be a 10% that don't.
I do.
The answer is it's not 100%, but I don't want to stop the show to go through with you, but I promise you that Pat Riley is not recognized by every game day employee because they're game day employees.
Any game day employee who asks Pat Riley to show his credential will be immediately replaced.
Yeah.
That's what I was fearful for that employee last night.
I also don't think he's going uptown for chicken tendies.
Now,
I think like the surrounding area and that lower level, the folks know.
There are times when you do go up for a chicken
Not
tender.
Pat Riley.
You think Pat Riley is standing on that Papa John's line on the concourse level?
Sometimes
He's using the self-order machine?
Sometimes it's important to be amongst the people. I tend to say you're wrong. But I also tend to say that the home run ball that Josh Hader threw in for a guy that no one had ever heard of, it's barely worth a sign ball on the
Right, like okay, so this girl was holding out, like, oh, what do you want to trade me? This ball was not that big a deal.
Right.
You're lucky if you get a bat.
Right.
That's
she ended up getting to go down after. She got a signed bat, a signed ball, and a picture.
She made out great then.
Yeah.
Really well.
The Astros bullpen though was like egging on the negotiation, as were fans around her. Big deal, Jacob Marcy. Marcy's have been there almost.
If I'm the Marlins, I play hardball. I'm like, all right, you get a beer, a hot dog, and another bullpen ball. That's it.
How can you get?
Why would she say no to that?
You can't trade something you don't have.
You don't even know this
Maybe
guy.
she doesn't drink.
Okay, well, you can have a soda.
Maybe
You
she
can have
doesn't
a
like
soda.
hot dogs.
Maybe she doesn't like
You
soda.
can have a snack, a drink, and then we'll get you a replacement ball from the bullpen that Josh Hader will toss.
I mean, the joke's on her. She wins this, she wins this negotiation. Now she has to get a baseball bat back to Houston, signed by Jacob
through
Marcy.
airport security.
Congratulations.
Do you know for sure it was signed by Jacob and not by someone else on the team?
He was there in the photo.
Are you saying that's possibly what happened?
Oh, you definitely, depending on what you're trading, sometimes you offer a bat of a different player.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying maybe someone else signed Jacob Marcy's name.
Oh, no.
Okay,
No, I'm saying that sometimes it's so valuable that you'll say,
She's
all
like,
right.
I want Sandy to sign this.
Exactly.
I can
Which,
see
if
that.
you're negotiating, that's what you would do.
7 ERA is not worth that much.
Well, it's still, who would you want on the Marlins?
No one wanted
team?
him at the deadline.
It depends what they were asking.
Well, I'd want Kyle Stowers. Like, that would be the guy. If you have a choice.
I think Sandy would be ahead of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyone but Jacob is what in theory
Why?
you'd
What's
say.
wrong with Jacob Marcy? He's at like 500,
If you're an Astros
1200
fan,
OPS. Guy's balling right now.
and you also neglected to realize that the problem at Marlins Park is that the Astros fan is likely living in Miami.
No, she flew in. Jeremy interviewed her.
For sure?
Yes.
Just for the game?
Yeah, that she travels.
Tourism, baby.
Yeah.
It's a big matchup. Astros Marlins on a Tuesday.
Look at this. Jacob Marcy's the first MLB player to record at least 4 extra base hits and 4 walks in his first 3 career games since at least 1901. I mean,
now if you're this lady,
Babe Ruth.
you become the biggest Marcy fan because you have now a signed bat and a signed ball from him. So if he becomes a Hall of Famer,
I got 2 words for you. Kevin Moss.
Okay. I just have a quick update. I'm very, very sorry about this. I'm sorry to all the Friends fans out there. It was Joey who was looking to find the woman across the street in the window and kept going to the wrong apartment.
That checks out.
Not Ross.
It's a Joey
Ross
move.
lived across the street and used to do he did the fake having a son thing so he could get out of a date or something else with somebody. And he put a pumpkin head as his son's head. So sorry for confusing those 2 storylines.
Conflating, confusing. I mean, Friends, it's a long time ago already. People, it's not a thing. It's too bad.
Friends is definitely a thing. They make a ton of money. What do you mean Friends?
Yeah, it's on every day.
The syndication money that goes to them. But if you talk to kids these days, are they watching Friends? That's a great poll question.
Yeah.
Are high schoolers watching Friends?
Yes, they are. It's
so that's going to be a 100-0 poll?
I think that was a thing recently where Friends has become huge with a younger audience.
Friends,
again.
Office, Parks and Rec. I feel like since they're always on, they just keep cycling through the new generations.
Why isn't anyone watching MASH, though?
Well, because
Not
MASH,
on all the time.
David, MASH sucks. There's this whole thing about MASH being the greatest show. No, it's
ass.
not. It's ass. I've sat there, tried to watch MASH, and no, I
kind of
realize
bleak. We're talking Vietnam
It's-
here.
it
No one wants
sucks.
that.
Korea.
MASH
Yeah, like I
sucks.
said, Korean War.
All due respect to the people that were making that high art back then. But even me as a kid, like, all right, I'm home from school today. Let me watch this daytime programming. Here comes MASH. What a buzzkill. This movie.
He's right.
This show sucks. That's what
right.
I was 12-year-old me was thinking. This is not good.
He's right.
MASH sucks.
It had to be said.
It had to be said.
We reference MASH all the time here as if it's some great television show, and Mike just nailed it. It was even the music is sad. It makes me want to cry.
Yeah. You got to get off
Suicide
MASH,
is painless. That's literally the name of the theme song.
I didn't hear it, but it sounds depressing.
No, I can't even think of it. It's like na 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 na.
Don't look at me for confirmation
I
on
don't think
MASH.
that's
I bet you could think of the Friends theme song, though.
It actually sounded closer
it's
to what
the-
David was doing. No,
You actually did do the Friends.
Yeah, you did.
I conflated Friends and MASH because they're so similar.
The Rembrandts.
MASH, most overrated TV show?
Yeah, I think so.
Top 5?
We're all of the same age group, right? We all stayed home that occasionally sick, and we'd watch Price is Right. and I'm like,
That was the one show you had to catch when you were homesick.
Yeah.
If you were homesick and you didn't watch that day's edition of Price is Right, what are you even doing home?
11 a.m. Lord's time zone.
WSVN would always have in the heat of the night. I'm like, whoa, I can't do this.
And when we're watching Price is Right, homesick, what's the one game we were hoping we
Plinko.
catch?
Plinko, always.
Obviously, Israel. Obviously.
Duh.
What was your number 2?
I didn't really have a number 2.
You like
it was
Cliffhanger?
all about
Cliffhanger.
Plinko.
Cliffhanger was a good one.
Which one was Cliffhanger?
The guy where they go up the mountain. Yeah, the yodeler.
Oh,
And you
yes.
guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the dice game.
I like the dice game, too.
Dice
I like that you
game.
have to have both dice over the line, like casino rules. I love
How about the
that.
putting game?
That
Always a great one. You got to try to
great
get as
one.
close as possible.
that microphone that looked like a little skinny cock.
Gene Rayburn and Bob Barker, same microphone.
It's one
Tall,
I've ever
skinny.
seen.
How exciting was it when one of the contestants would bid $1?
You idiot.
That was
Some
that
people
was
like, oh,
exciting.
you
know the game.
My
You know
favorite is when
strategy.
people didn't get it. Like they bid $1 at entirely the wrong time, and the whole audience is like, "What are you doing?"
I like when the third person bet $1 and someone come in and say $2.
Right. Right. That's a balls move. Yep.
I thought it was way more ballsy when it's the bet is $350 is the bid, and the next guy goes $350.
I would kick somebody for that. Don't pull that shit with me.
Right. This is my one opportunity, and you're coming in with $351. Look, it's not a fight.
But you go down the line. If you lose to that $351, you know you switch positions, and there's 6 winners per game. I always was thinking about the math of this.
What about when people nailed it on the money? Like
Then
they
you
have
hear
the
the bell.
And what was the extra thing that they get? I forgot.
$100.
$100.
That's it? That's crazy.
But the whole item was like $300.
Well, think about how much money these games used to give away. Like the show was called $10,000 Pyramid.
It changed to $100,000.
Oh, did it? But it was originally $10,000 pyramid. That was the grand prize.
Give me $10,000 right now. I'll be happy. I don't know.
Survivor's been giving $1 million ever since 2000. It never changed. It's prize money for winning Survivor.
$1 million is always going to have a ring to it. Like $1 million is always really good.
$1 million today is not what $1 million was in 2000.
Obviously, but $1 million is still always good.
100,000 doesn't stink.
I believe Sunbeam Television owned the rights to In the Heat of the Night, which is why, up until very recently, In the Heat of the Night was always part of WSVN daytime programming. Maybe the NFL should buy In the Heat of the Night.
Is that Carol O'Connor?
Is that Archie Bunker?
Yes.
Yeah, but it wasn't Sidney Poitier.
Oh, come on then.
Did you think it was Sidney Poitier?
I didn't say
In the movie.
Thank you.
In the movie, it was.
TV show, totally different than movie. And I didn't watch the TV show. But there's a lot of changes, and this is I don't think we're in the local hour anymore. But
Sidney Poitier was in The Jackal.
Really?
Yeah, he was in The Jackal.
I've only known him from To Sir with Love, and then I thought he retired.
What about Sneakers or Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Who was going to dinner?
It turns out you don't know. Breakfast at Tiffany's, wrong person. Audrey.
Oh.
And
my boss.
Hannibal Lecter. I believe, not Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal, who's the Hannibal from the A-Team?
Burris.
Hannibal Burris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was his last name in the A-Team?
Yeah, his toughest mission was Bill Cosby.
I believe he was a major actor, George Batard. He was in a bunch of great movies.
Sleep isn't just rest, it's survival. Especially when your alarm clock is a 5 a.m. text from Dan. You need more than just a bed. You need one that adapts to you. That's why a Sleep Number smart bed is a total game changer. You control your side, softer, firmer, cooler, warmer, whatever helps you sleep at night. And it doesn't stop when you doze off. The bed adjusts you all night based on how you move, so you stay supported. It's like having a coach calling the perfect plays for your body while you sleep. Way smarter than most of the takes on this show. Better sleep means better days, whether you're parenting, producing, or just trying to keep up with the chaos. Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? So you can sleep just the way you like. The only bed that lets you make each side firmer or softer, whatever you like, your Sleep Number setting. Get early access to Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year, 25% off the i8 bed, the most popular. Plus, free home delivery, limited time, exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. Sleep Number, official sleep and wellness partner of the NFL. See store or sleepnumber.com for details.
All right, it's the dog days of summer and the perfect time to cash in on your baseball smarts with DraftKings Sportsbook. New customers bet just $5 and you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Pick a slugger to go yard, ride some live odds, or just vibe with your team. No stats required, just swings. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code DAN. That's code DAN for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Dan Le Batard.
I've never stepped foot on that campus. If you told me right now your life depends on it, go to Santa Fe University and just take a picture.
Stugotz.
I would die. I don't know where it is.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
Speaking of great movies, how's that for a segue, Chris? Can you do the thing that you do, that we love doing with Boost Mobile, please?
Good setup there, David. The Boost Mobile.
Speaking of bills,
Boldest Take is presented by Boost Mobile. It's the newest 5G network in the country, and let's see what the audience cooked up today.
From Kansas City.
I'm going to start it over.
Let's take it from the top.
Yeah.
Let's try taking it from the top.
I feel good about all this.
Hey, this is Lou on a walk. Adults shouldn't have stickers on their cars.
It's so much more polite to trade someone while you're playing against them in baseball. That way they just have to walk to the other dugout, not go all the way home before traveling.
Daniel the Superfan from Philadelphia with a serious question for you guys. Is Mount Rushmore
on the Mount Rushmore of American tourist attractions? Thanks for taking the call.
This is Jed from Kansas City on a trio. I believe that if you don't lose it, one can of WD-40 can last a person a lifetime. I'll hang up and listen.
Hey guys, wanted to give my limited fake of Charles Barkley saying Sergei Popovsky. Sergei Popopko.
Hey guys, this is Blake in Eugene calling from the Hyundai Elantra. I think that grocery stores should have traffic laws punishable by fines and possibly banishment for repeat offenders. There's way too many people clogging lanes with their cart, taking corners without looking, cutting you off. And I think it needs to stop. It's not talked about enough. Thank you.
Justin from Seattle. I don't think most people could even tackle an NFL kicker or punter. What do you guys think?
So at least once a week, Dan Le Batard likes to say his fans are the most loyal in the industry. And we get rewarded for that loyalty with a week of David Sampson? Really? That's how we get rewarded?
Is that Izzy?
Sounds nothing like me. The voice-altering machine worked.
Was Naked Gun a success? Made $17 million opening weekend. Finished third.
That doesn't sound like a success.
Oh, what's
I mean, second place was The Bad Guys 2, which was $22 million.
It's all digital now.
Yeah, movie money's just down, but it was third opening weekend, $17 million. Like, how many weeks is it going to stay out like that?
I don't have anybody in this room able to tackle anybody on a football field. Just like I don't have anybody able to hit 103.9 million miles per hour fastball.
The budget for
million miles per hour. That would be wild.
The budget for Naked Gun was $42 million. Now, worldwide, it seems like the week one haul is $30 million. So this stands to reason will be a profitable film.
Is that including the marketing?
Brother, I don't know. Stop.
I'm saying that.
Honestly, shut up.
Stop coming, Mike, with facts that you don't have.
It's a budget that's listed on IMDb.
You're on
You
Google.
want me to I'll put in a call.
You got connections.
It just says budget there.
Budget. I just go off of the budget. They don't have a sub budget.
It's not our job to give that information to the audience.
Maybe that's in the budget. Wouldn't you say marketing would also be in the budget?
No.
No?
It's not.
All right, then you find out.
I don't care.
I can tackle Jason Sanders. Billy can tackle Jason Sanders. Tony can tackle Jason Sanders. Maybe Mike.
I don't think so.
What are you doing there?
We're all talking about the money
Jerk.
that it's making. And I'm like, okay, well, let me give you something helpful. Here's a budget, $42 million. Well, here's what was food and beverage? Shut up.
Jason Sanders 5'11". I don't know.
I'd take his ass down.
I saw Naked Gun in the theaters. And
Oh, you saw it?
I saw it. It was funny. It was at times really funny.
Was it theater packed?
No, it wasn't packed. It wasn't empty. It looked like a movie that was finishing third at the box
Older
office.
crowd?
It was an older crowd. I get the casting of Liam Neeson, but also his comedic timing. It made me really miss Leslie Nielsen because Leslie Nielsen's deadpan delivery is so much better than Liam Neeson. I get why they casted him, and there are times that he's funny and the delivery works, but I just wish that they had somebody with more comedic chops.
Did he have a taken moment in the movie? Because I believe that there's some actors who have that moment no matter what role they play. Like Sylvester Stallone has a Rocky thing in whatever part he has. Like you're looking and say, oh, that's sort of Rocky.
No, I mean, there were good deadpan moments. Like there's a good back and forth where they talk about the Black Eyed Peas run of the early 2000s that I enjoyed. And then like a TiVo situation.
What about Pamela Anderson?
Pamela Anderson was good in it. The dude from Kingdom, the Academy Award winner, Paul Walker Hauser, is that his name?
Yeah.
Ooh, I nailed that one.
From Blackbird?
Yeah.
He was really good. He was
What a
really good
show.
in it. I really enjoyed it, and I wanted to support it with my dollar by going to the theater because I like comedies. Friendship was a comedy that came out earlier this year that I was hoping the R-rated comedy would be back. The box office wasn't too kind to that film. Comedies seem to still have a pretty long way to go.
I've already bought my tickets for Weapons. Going Friday night with my son. I'm so excited. I have to know why the kids are running out of the home in the
I thought
middle
you
of
did
the
everything
night.
with both sons.
Well, the older one, he's 16. He's got a social life Friday nights. Like, he's not coming out
Which
with
one of the
dad.
kids, whose bris I attended? Which one was that?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. I don't remember.
I think it was the first one.
I mean,
runaway.
What did the penis look like?
I wasn't close. I was the
Like Bob
back
Barker's
end of the
microphone.
room. It was the first and last bris I've ever been invited to. I don't know why I went. It was like a weekday at like 10 a.m. But I pulled up. That thing was packed. There was a lot of people.
It's a big deal.
It's not a big deal. It's
Yeah,
like
it's a little deal, but it's a big deal.
Chris just asked what happens.
At a bris?
Cut it off.
That's
dog.
when you get circumcised.
Cut it off.
Good for him.
This is the
And
first
everybody
time
has
you're
to
hearing
watch for some reason. It's very strange.
Except my wife, who runs away crying.
You know, there's no invitations to brisses or funerals.
Right.
You go.
Yeah, it's word of mouth.
Say you got invited.
and
it's word of mouth.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
no
you don't
cap.
get like an Evite.
Right.
I'm pretty sure you invited me on the air, so.
Yeah, no, that's word of mouth. That's what that is. But there's no formal invitation that is sent out, you know?
You have to prepare schmears for like a lot of people.
Yep.
Lot of
That's
bagels.
food. That's a lot of food.
Oh, no,
we're
I know what
talking
that
about.
is.
A lot of tuna fish, a lot of chicken salad, a lot of whitefish salad, because you just don't know the number of people who are coming in for free food and to watch a little.
I almost screwed up at the hospital when my son was born. I think it was for the first one because like the nurse, you know, if you're not Jewish but you want your son circumcised, they'll do it right there at the hospital. You know, it doesn't have to be a whole ceremony. And so the nurse, you know, said, "Will he be circumcised?" And I immediately said yes. I didn't realize she was asking, "Do you want us to do it here?"
So you're like, "Hey!"
No, well, my wife goes, "No, we're not doing that." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." I didn't realize. I thought she was just, you know,
What would have happened
little small
then?
talk she was making. I don't know, but it'd have been.
What do you
it'd
do
have
at the
been-
bris?
It'd have been bad.
It's so small that you can just cover it with a little towelette, with a little handkerchief, and no one will know the difference. You
Speak
do
for
a
yourself.
You do a fake little slice. Have you ever seen the fake slice?
No.
You're good to go. That's exactly what. If you're asking me what would happen, you still have to have the bris. You cannot do the circumcision in the hospital and then not do the.
But you're
ceremony.
lying. You're like lying to God and all these witnesses.
That's right.
100%.
What'd the rabbi say?
The rabbi said, "Don't let him do it in the
What'd he
hospital. You have to have the frame of mind to say no to the nurse."
Yeah, it was bad. I was really young. I was like 28 years old. I didn't know anything.
They ask you so many questions, like when
Yeah.
you're under duress in the hospital, when a kid's born. It's like, what do you think about this? It's like, this is a decision that impacts this kid's life forever. Like, I don't know.
You just leave me alone for a few minutes.
No one told me how any of this works. And now
There's
you're
a
going to
lot
send me home in a
happening here.
day, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
My wife can barely walk.
Nurses?
You're giving us this being, and I got it taken home with me now. I don't even know if I have the car seat in properly.
Nurses just turned me into photographer. They're like, "Dad, get your phone out. Here it comes." I'm like sitting in there like, I would like to be in the moment here, but if all right, the nurses are telling me, I'll get my phone out.
You took video from
I took
head
a
or toe.
photo of my baby like as soon as she came out, just because the nurses were like, "Dad, get your phone ready." And I'm just like, I thought I was going to be in the moment here, but okay. I do have a great photo because of it, but
You have to ask the mom. I think that is something very clear as the dad. Like, which side would you like me on?
I was not on. Yeah.
You were at the head, not the toe?
Yes. I mean, Jesus, David, what kind of photo do you think I took?
I wish I had a photo, and all of a sudden a little, like,
Well, I
Cueto
walked over
comes
there
out.
to go cut the cord, and
Oh, I don't cut the cord.
I say I'm good.
well, no, it's not actually
Very
attached.
gummy.
I don't cut that cord.
Very gummy cord.
No.
It's like cutting a rubber band.
They
That's
actually-
Scissors aren't sharp enough to do
That's
one
also
slice.
true.
And it's,
Dull.
hey, it's a piece here. What do I do?
dull ass
Yup.
scissors.
Yep.
I had to walk over to where they were, and I had to pass by this area, and I'm like, you can't not look right.
Imagine
so I just
go-
looked right, and goo!
Imagine going to like a tax office and say, "Hey, you want to do this last part?" No, I'm good. I didn't go to school for that.
It's ridiculous.
You
Here,
Cut it right here. You're good. Right here.
I'm
No,
good. I didn't go
no.
to school for that. You did.
Here, you want to cut the cord? Are you confusing me for the doctor?
You want to come to the studio and give a season prediction for the
Not wearing
Dolphins?
scrubs.
It is the sneakiest material, that cord.
I leaned in.
Very
I was like,
gummy.
where do you need me?
Very gummy.
The scissors suck. They have like something on the end.
like an edge. The
also.
scissors
Like,
that has
it's-
a
I don't know
They're
what
like
the
the
hell's
scissors
going
you get
on.
in kindergarten.
I
Right.
wish I could use those. These have like a weird shape, and they have like a flat part at the top.
If you cut it wrong, do the kids have an Audi forever?
No, because you're cutting
No,
so
they're
far
still-
away from where they are.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
like
Your cut's
ceremonial.
actually not important.
No,
It's like a ribbon cutting ceremony.
right. It's like
There's
big
plenty
scissors.
of
What if they
ribbon
give you
left.
big scissors?
I would
to do
take
it?
that. Shears, like,
And then the
yeah.
belly button's disgusting for like the next week. It's just this big black shit.
That just falls off, and if they poop, you wipe it away with the poop. You're like, oh, what do I do with this? Did you keep it? Do you keep your
Yeah,
kid's
my mom
belly
kept
button?
mine.
My
It
mom
was
kept mine
weird.
too.
Have
Yeah.
it.
You keep yours?
You have weird moms.
Zaz?
no,
It
man.
shrivels.
Threw it away?
Did you
you
keep
only
the
knew.
foreskin?
No.
Yeah, that's
no.
a thing too. That's a thing.
Throw that in the garbage.
No, you keep it. You keep
That has
it.
to get dry after a while, right?
Well, so does the umbilical cord. Everything gets dry at
Wait,
the end
so
of the day.
okay, so you're pretty adamant about this. Like, do you know where your foreskin is then?
100%. I did not get it in the divorce.
Send us a photo.
Safety
So she's
deposit
got
box? Is it in a safety deposit box?
It's in the time capsule underneath Marlins Park.
How much would you?
It was one of the things that was delineated in this separation of assets. Who gets the foreskin?
She fought for it, huh? Wow. Attaboy.
We only had one. We had 1 + 3 of the belly button things. The thing that falls out. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, it's called the belly button.
You nailed it.
So there's 4. So it ends up being 2-2. That's equity. I got 2 belly buttons. Wow.
And you know where they are?
Just straight. Yeah, they're in an envelope, and they're labeled. I mean, how otherwise you can't tell them apart.
No, yeah, you're right.
There'd be no way to do it.
Just that brown thing. You're like, yeah.
Is that my kid or is that mine? It's so important to label. I'm a big labeler. Because you think you're going to remember stuff, but you don't. You can't. No, you
What's
don't
the most
like
random thing you've labeled?
I'm going to have to go foreskin right
That's
up
true,
there at the top.
actually.
That seems like a winner. But no, I will label things if I have extra supplies. So there's like labels in the cabinet where the extra supplies are, so you know like where to keep the extra detergent. There's a label that says detergent. And so you know when you buy extra detergent, that's where it goes. And when you're a guest in the house, you know where to go to get the extra detergent.
So your house is like a big Office Max, where like everything's labeled. You walk around there where it's like, oh, this is where the remotes go. Okay, and put 6 remotes.
Do you have a
here.
map, like so people know, or they just have to start opening cabinets?
Fire exits? Do you have like where to go on a fire exit?
I'm telling
And
QR
yes,
code.
Things that are labeled, you're laughing, but I think it's very nice so people don't have to rummage through stuff. When you run out of sugar, there's a place to go to get more sugar.
You owe Billy some money now.
Thank you.
It's like Monopoly. Did I just land on your word?
That's exactly right. And your shirt. You're still wearing that. And I copyrighted that also. So.
What's the charge?
For what?
What are you going to charge every time I say sugar?
Said it again.
10,000 I think seems fair.
10,000 per mention?
I think it's fair, right? It's not what it used to be. That used to be a prize on a game show.
Right about that.
I think that's fair.
You're going to have a very hard time collecting that.
Well.
I think you ought to be like a penny per mention. You'll still be rich. You have a better chance of collecting the penny per mention.
Do we have a luminary coming on with us shortly?
How great is that? Have you had him here before?
Well, it depends. Who'd you get?
Mr. Marlin.
Nice.
Local.
Nice.
Jeff Conine is here.
Nice.
Because he's reliable. When we asked him to show, he showed exactly on time and on budget. He's way bigger. Now, he could tackle somebody.
Again, so can Tony, so can I,
I'll
so
tackle
can
the shit out
Billy,
of Jason
maybe
Sanders,
Mike.
I
I don't think you guys realize how tough these players are.
It's like
Jason Sanders?
Yeah.
I get to wear pads too, though, right?
I don't think you realize the progress that I've made over the last few months.
Thank you, Mike.
That's why I said maybe.
You do look great, Mike.
What would you go for, lightest or smallest? Because like you don't want to try to tackle like a 5'8" running back.
Well, no.
Kind of run
We
your
said
ass
Jason
over.
Sanders. He said kickers is the people you want. you
Kickers
can't
and
tackle.
punters is
That's
what
what he said on Boldest Take.
You think you could tackle Rodrigo Blankenship?
Yo, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He's actually pretty tall.
Dude, he's
He could be
jacked.
tall if
Don't
he
let the
wants.
glasses and the mustache fool you. That guy can beat the shit out of you.
But I'm tackling him. I'm not fighting him.